I've said it from the get-go too. Watch what the Saudis do. The Saudis fuel the economy quite literally. And if they're pulling back on energy production, which is what they are doing, and they are leaning into that, that is what I watch as an indicator. That is a bellwether on what I think is coming. And candidly, they are a one-trick pony. And if their pony they're concerned about from an economic perspective, everybody else should be too. I just don't see any positives in the future.
And that's going to be something when we see those energy prices rise. At the same time, we're starting to see interest rates rise. I mean, come on, we saw that 4-year yield. I just right in front of me this morning, it spiked to 4.29. That's the highest that it's been since last October. That's significant. And there are some pundits out there that are calling for that to go a lot higher. If you've got crude oil on the rise, that's going to fuel CPI, and then we're going to be back on this interest rate hike campaign, right?
That's exactly right. And look at how long now have we been in an inverted yield curve situation? I mean, this may be the longest that I remember without us actually hitting a recession. And listen, I studied history under a great professor back in the day, and he taught me a lesson that I think we all know. History repeats itself. And if you start looking at where things are, where the yield curve is, what bonds are doing, where the IMF is rating things, I mean, I can go after data point. History's going to show up. Eventually, it shows up.
And then we have people just keep saying, buy it. It's all okay. Maybe it is, and I could be wrong, but I'd rather be wrong and safe.
I hope they're right.
Yeah, right. For my money, I do too. All right, man, that's awesome. And by the way, for a guy in Texas to say that he's going to follow what the Saudis are doing, I think that's pretty powerful. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much.